Hi guys, good to have you all back. Or maybe you're new to my channel because you are following the hashtag CreepOnJune24 collaboration hosted by the amazing Tracie Fox. Yes, so in that case, welcome to my channel. Let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Margaret. I am from the Netherlands, that makes me Dutch, and I do all sorts of paper crafting, junk journal projects on my channel. And in the weekends, I'm a vintage treasure hunter. So welcome, hope you enjoy all the videos. It is day 12, which means it is my turn. I'm hoping you all have been following along. I have, and I've seen some amazing projects already. Now, when I was invited to join the collaboration and got the digital kit sent, I studied it and I thought I had an idea, but then I saw all the amazing videos and I need to up my game, guys. I need to up my game. So the original idea is out of the door, and I invited in an adventure / experiment. So that's what I'm doing today. I am so happy you're here for all your support. I'm going to need your support today. I am going to go on an adventure, which means I'm going to use items I rarely use. I'm going to use techniques, probably some of them I have never even used. So it's going to be so much fun. But it's not a tutorial. This is not like, and then you do this. It's like a, then I do this and let's see if it works. Yeah? Okay. So let me try to explain what it is that I am attempting to achieve today and show you all the items that I want to use. We're not only doing Creep on June, I'm also doing Junky June. So I needed a piece of junk. This is my piece of junk for today. It's a very small box. This box fits through the mail. Yes, so in the Netherlands called brievenbusdoosje. It's like the smallest box that you have where you can send your lovely papers and such out. So I have one of those, very small size. Yes. What am I attempting to make? I want to make a Shadowbox. For those who don't know, I also don't know. I do a little bit. I'm going to have some sort of, let's call them windows in here that have sort of a 3D effect. There's even going to be lighting in them. What? I know. It's going to have a complete Tim Holtzy vibe to it without having the talent of Mr. Tim Holtz or his team. But I'm going to be inspired by him and, of course, the amazing kit. So for paper, I'm using a box like this. Yes. And then the kit. I don't know exactly what I'm going to use. Well, some of the sort of frames for sure. Yeah. For paper also I'm going to use some black cardstock. For the other supplies, let me show you. I have the usual suspects. Glue, scissors. I'm going to be doing some fuzzy cutting, so I'm using these scissors. Ruler, knife, paper trimmer. Yes, I'll probably do some inking. Pretty dark, so I'm thinking scorched timber. Might do scorched timber. Okay, for the items that I normally don't use. Let's start with let's start with this. Yes, the tiny lights from Ideology. I know. Yeah, are you intrigued? Well, I am. I'm gonna do something with lights. Now, if you don't have these lovies, I have something similar in my sort of Christmas box for Christmas decorations. You might be able to use this. Other items that I normally wouldn't use, my dies. I need to make a lovely word. So I have two sets out. I have this one. Does it have a name? I don't know. It has a number 666 282. And I have 665924. I cannot see a name. It's an ABC. But I don't see that. Well, those. More dice. Yes, I have these. What are you doing? I don't know, guys. I don't know. I have an idea. I want to make a sort of an ornamental plate with sort of a sign, a big sign on it. I'm going to explain later what the sign is going to say. Now, for the sort of 3D effect, yes, because my windows are going to be yay big. They're going to be sort of small compartments, and I'm going to fill them up with lights and stuff. I have foam tape. I have the foam tape. I even have very big one. So foam tape. Never use this stuff. Never ever. Yeah? Is that it? Well, I'll probably use some hardware. Brads for sure. Because I think that goes really, really well. And I don't know, guys. I don't know. Maybe some tape? Maybe some tape? Who knows? Is that it? That is it. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? I don't know. Let's get going. You've all seen the thumbnail, so you know what it looks like. If it's going to be good, it's going to be good. I don't know. Let's find out. I did fiddle around a little bit with this idea. Yeah, so let me show you. This is no good, lovies. This is no good. But these are the sort of frames that I'm going to use. Yes, and it does have. I've made it into a compartment on the inside, and I wanted to create a sort of a 3D effect, which didn't work because I've just used some tape and not the big real big foam tape. So it's going to have these sort of compartments. I am going to call it Cabinet de Curiosité. It's like a cabinet of curiosities. Yes? So what I want to do, I'm going to have, this is going to be the front side, yes. I'm going to have 3 of those windows here with lovely sort of 3D whatever with lighting. And then a big ornamental sign here that says Cabinet de Curiosité. And you can actually hang it on your wall. Make any sense? I'm hoping. This is my idea. I have no clue. I'm going to do this in steps, of course. What I want to do is cover this whole bit. Yeah, I need to adjust this because this is sticking out. Cover this whole bit. I'm gonna make a beautiful collage with all the papers just to have as a background. And then I'm going to cut out the windows. Yeah, and well, let's do step 1 first. Step 1 is the easy part. I want to make a big collage. Before I do this, I'm going to take off these small little ridges that are sticking out here, that hold the box together. I'm hoping it will still hold the box together. So, big collage. I have printed some stuff out on heavy paper, on 180 or 200 grams paper, but for the collage itself, for the background, I'm going to use normal copy paper. I've printed it on 90 grams, which is a little bit heavier than normal copy paper, yeah? So let's start with the big collage first. The box, guys, I know I can hear you thinking, why not use this part? This is the front, yes. But I need to open and close it. And the opening and closure is actually on this side. And I do not want to open up the front every time. So this is going to be the back. Also, it will be nicer to collage, yes. So I've already taken off these. I just use my knife, lovies. Let me show you. And gently slit these sort of 2 small pieces off, see, so that it is flat now. I will overlap it with the collage paper, but I just didn't want there to be something stuck, so I'm going to collage over the edges as well. Now, lots of these background pages, I've chosen this one, but also I've chosen some of these, like the deeds and such, these grungy little pieces that I want to use, and I want to grunge them up even more. Yeah, so I'm basically going to make a big collage using my tearing ruler as well. Taking out some ink. I'm gonna do a little piece, lovies, just to show you what the idea is, because there are so many steps in this project that I really need to do some stuff off camera as well. Using a tearing ruler, not necessary at all, lovies. No. Okay. Yes. Shall we start in a corner? Yeah. I'm going to take out a piece of this paper. I'm going to start in a corner, because those are the hardest things to collage. Yes. I'm going to have it stick out so that we can glue it over. But we need to make snippies here. Are you going to have it on like so? Like so. I want to have the darker piece on here. So it's sticking out like a little bit over an inch here and a little bit over an inch there. Oh, actually that needs to be a lot more, because it needs to cover this part. Oh, it needs to stick out a lot. It needs to stick out a lot. What are we using? Glue stick? Well, for this part we can use the glue stick, no worries. So I'm just putting on glue, lots of glue. Yeah. Gluing it on, leaving enough room on all sides to cover it. Yes. Okay. Now, on the other side, we have this. This is going to be folded up like so. I need to trim it to size a little bit. And this is going to be folded up like so. But then we have this piece here that will be in the way. Yeah? So, I am taking out a ruler and a knife. And I'm going to cut this sort of at an angle. Is that... What are you doing? No, I'm going to do a straight one first. Going to make an incision here, like a surgeon. So this is going to be glued up here. And this is going to be glued up like so. And I'm going to overlap it like so. No, like so. Like so. Why? Because, let me show you guys. I'm going to turn it down. This is going to be the front. You're going to see a lot of this if we overlap it like so. If we overlap it like so, ta-da, you're just going to see it here on the side. Yeah? Smart thinking, me. Smart thinking. Yeah. Told you I was just... I'm going to wing it today. Doing this here. And then this is going to be glued up. See? Lovely corner. Oh, maybe. Or maybe, you know. Good thing I've used glue stick. Maybe you should add glue here. Oh, that's also an idea. First this one. Then this one. And then the other one. So these are going to be the hardest part. Now I'm not going to flip them over because this needs to be adjustable. So I'm going to trim it with my knife. Am I in frame? Yeah. I thought this was going to be the easiest part. And then you just collage it. It is lovely. It's going to be way more difficult than this. Oh my gosh. It is ripping because it's not dry yet. Does that show on the front? It doesn't. So very thankful that it doesn't. I'm going to take out some scissors. Okay. The best thing to do, I think, is do all 4 corners first. So that's what I'm going to do in the same manner. Just cover 4 corners and then do a collage in the middle. I have all the corners on. I'm happy with it. So I'm going to do some pieces here and there. I'm just going to rip up some pieces of paper loveys and then gluing them on. I really like this grungy style here. So I'm going to glue this. They're bigger pieces. They're going to be windows on them as well. I'm going to overlap here. The corners are the hardest part. This is just, you know, gluing. Overlap a piece here. And then trimming to size later. So a piece here. Then I also have this. Do you want a piece here? Small piece? Sure. Oh, tearing ruler off. Well, we could do tearing ruler if we want to. Yeah. This is gonna go here. Yes. Let's just put glue on the paper. I think that's the easiest way to go. All the way to this edge, folding it over. Yes. Do we need another small piece of this? I really like this sort of grungy brown stuff. Gold. Let's say gold, love. Gold. Bit smaller. Okay. Yeah. See, this is easier when you use the less heavy paper. So the normal copy paper. Yes, and then a small strippy. Oh, I have a piece here. just gonna have this here. Are you? Sure. Doesn't matter if it's upside down. There's no up or down in this. And then I'm taking out all these pieces. And I want, ooh, that's my ruler. And I want to have them on like sort of random. See, like so. I am, however, going to ink these pieces. Scorched timber. That'll be lovely. There you go. Nice and dark and grungy. I really want these to sort of stand out. I could just have done a project with, let's decorate a box. Yes. Is that upside down? This is the right side up. I'm not even going to have them straight. I'm going to have them random. Really? Yeah, random. Totally random. I actually need a glue page. I already can feel my mat sticking. There you go. Let's have it like so. There's one. I think I want to have this one sort of go over here. Yes. It is too long, but we'll fix it. We can trim it. No worries. I am, however, putting glue everywhere. I don't know which part is going to be stuck down. Let's just find out. Well, apparently my fingers are going to be stuck down. Okay. Let's have this one here. I'm going to trim it later. We need a piece there. This one. I know there's a piece missing here. I could put a random piece there if I want to, but I also know that it's going to be covered anyway. So I might not even bother myself with it. I'm gonna do it this. Are you? Yes, I am. So what I like to do, take pieces of a digital kit that have a purpose and then use them for something completely different. You know, I'm a rebel. I'm just a rebel. Yeah. I have this one left. Was that it for the... Oh, I also have this one left. And I really like this one. Yes. Coloring ruler. That may be a bit much. Might be a bit much. Might be a bit much. But what's the other piece? What do you guys think? It needs a something, right? Yeah. Well, it's going to have a window anyway, so... I don't like that they're both going this way. So I'm going to keep it for now. Because I have lots of other small pieces that I can probably fit in here and there. Needs more grunging. Yes? Skip this part. No worries, there's going to be something over it. Yes? Okay. Now, let me cut this straight. What's the next part? I think the windows. So I want to make sort of 3 windows. And I'm using this page. Yes, with these 3 because I absolutely love them. There are so many frames in here. Cut them all out because I had another plan. And then this was my plan. So I cut these out. Now, this is just a small little hole. That didn't work for me. So I believe this one. I cut the whole middle piece out. So I have this now. So I have 3 frames. Yeah. And I'm not going to glue them down just of yet. I am going to place them. So these will be my 3 frames. that I'm going to have on. I'm not gluing them on because I actually want them to be put on and a little bit raised. Yes, the tiniest bit raised. So I'm going to put the foam under it. But now we need to cut out the windows themselves. Now, I've also decided the windows underneath are going to be a little bit bigger. How are you going to do that? Well, here's my plan. It's going to be on like so. I am going to punch a small hole in all the 4 corners. And 4. Yes. Is this the order you want them in? And yes, sure. Sure. Maybe tiniest bit lower. Yes. So I'm going to punch holes. And I'm going to cut out the windows themselves, but the tiniest bit bigger than where I punch the actual holes. Yes, so bye for now. Yeah, so we have 4 holes here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to open the box because I think... where's the opening? I had to fix the opening, guys. Yes, because there's these sort of lips here that go in here. Put glue on it. I just cut this one off and now it's still closed. There we go. Look at the holes. Can you see them? Yeah. So I'm taking a ruler and a knife. 1 ruler is enough, thank you. Is that, oh my gosh, that's going to be too big. I need a small ruler. I have a small ruler somewhere. I'm going to look for it. And then I'm going to cut like a 1/4 inch outside of the 4 dots. So my actual frame on the inside is going to be a 1/4 inch all around bigger. But let me go look for a small ruler. Well, this is the smallest I could find. Yes, isn't it cute? Yes. Oh, well, you know, having it straight. This doesn't need to be precise, lovies. No. So I'm cutting like a 1/4 inch there. 1/4 inch here. I'm just going to do 1 on camera. Oh, well, it's very flexible. It's even too big for this. But it's flexible, so it'll work. There. Be sure to press it hard because there's also collage underneath. I need to go through all the layers. I don't think I had all the layers here. Another 1/4 inch here. Now this did work on the sort of prototype that I made, so I'm hoping it will work now as well. Gently taking it out because there's paper glued on the other side and do not want to sort of rip it. Do not want to rip it. Also, lovies, when you're doing your own measurements, yes, make sure that the hole that you're cutting isn't bigger than the actual frame. Yeah, it needs to be smaller than the frame. So 1/4 inch was sort of the safe way to go. This was the first frame. So if I put it on now, oops, please sort of close. Yes. It looks like this, not finished yet. But it is a little bit bigger on the inside, and that has a purpose. Because I want there to be a little bit more depth into this, yeah? So I'm going to do the other 2 as well. It is starting to look like something, right? Yes, not finished at all, no. Next item on the agenda is this. I'm going to take out sort of the very bad prototype again. I'm going to fold it open so that you can see, right? Here's what I did. I made sort of a type of a box. Yes, I'm going to flip this over. There's like a piece here, then the piece here on the inside, and then this piece. Now, the pieces are the same height as the spine. Yes, now this was a way smaller box. I've measured the spine. These spines here, the sides, are 1 inch. So we need, we need 1 inch high. So the inner part here, this is made from one piece of paper, lovies. Yeah, I'm going to show you. It's going to be fine. So this needs to be 1 inch at least. Well, exactly 1 inch. Yes. Then these other parts, that's going to be glued down to this side, and that's going to be glued out to this side, needs to be sort half an inch at least. So I'm going to do it very simple. I'm going to make them 1 inch each. Yes, because I'm going to take out these again. So I'm going to need 1 inch to glue down, 1 inch to stand up, and 1 inch to glue down again. So 3 inches. So I've made strips of 3 inches. Heavier paper. This is printed on the 200 grams. Yes, so you need heavy paper or cardstock. You don't need to use the digital if you don't have a heavy paper to print on. Take out some cardstock, lovely, some scrapbook paper or what have you. Now, I'm not going to even bother with the white strip because that's going to be glued down. I did take off a white end at one end. I'm taking out my scoreboard. Yes, and I'm just going to score them now at 1 inch each. Yes, so at 1 and 2, then you have 1, 2, 3 inches. Yes, because I cut them at 3 inches. So here's one, here's the other one. I'm gonna score again, 1 and the other one. Yeah, and if we fold them now like so. So this is the piece that will be shown on the sides of the box, and these 2 pieces will be cut down. Yes, so I'm going to do that with all 3 of them. This is the right height, but now we need to measure how big. Where's my box? How big this is. Yeah, so we need to take this measurement, this and this, because we need to glue them here. Yes, on this box. So let's do some measuring. So here's where I went wrong a couple of times with the measuring and then trying this out, because I want to make it from one piece. Yes, I'm measuring on the outside because that's where my ruler fits. Okay, so the top part here is 2.5 inches. Yes, then the side part is 2.25 inches. So we're going to start with 2.5 inches, 2.25 inches, 2.5 inches, 2.25 inches. Yes, so if I add this all up, it needs to fit on this piece of paper. Now I believe was this 11 inches? Oh, and 11 and a half even. Now I am going to take the liberty to add 1/8 of an inch to each measurement, because I want to have the tiniest bit wider. Yes, so we started with 2.5. So where's my scoring tool? This one is going to be the top. 2.5 plus 1/8 of an inch is 2 5/8 of an inch. I'm sorry guys, this is a lot of measuring, I know. Okay, I'm going to put the score line to a full mark. Like I'm going to put it at 3 because that is better calculations for me. Now the next part, this one was 2.25 inch. So I'm going to add 1/8 of an inch. So 2.25 means 5.25 plus 1/8 of an inch is 5 3/8 of an inch. And that's because I put it at 3 loves. Yes. Okay. I'm going to put it on a even number again. Well, or an uneven number, a full number. This was 2 5/8. 5 plus 2 5/8 is 7 5/8. So we now have the taller side again. Yes, and we need basically 4. So I'm going to put this at a full number again at 8. We needed 2 3/8. 2 3/8. So 10 3/8. And then we have a little piece left, and I'm happy with the piece that we have left. Yes? Okay, so we made lots of scores. Now we need to make some snippies. Let me take out some scissors. I'm going to cut on these score lines, but not the middle part, of course, just the top and the bottom. I'm just going to make some small snippies. There we go. I'm gonna turn it over. Oh, there's also stuff on the back. I was like, it's white on the back. You can see it way better. I cannot, so I'm just gonna do it with my scissors. Yes, this is a longer one again. And the piece that we have left is going to overlap. That's why I didn't take the white piece off, because it's not even going to bother us. The score line, please. Very hard to find on this piece of paper. Can I see it here? Yes, I can see it here clearly. Another one here. This one I can see better over here. I was wanted to do a project with all the tags, so I printed the tags out double-sided. And then I saw everyone doing something with the tags, and rightfully so, because, you know, they are fantastic. So we have lots of flappies now, yeah? So here's what I'm doing. I'm going to make sort of a box, guys. This was the top part, yeah? I'm gonna fold it in. This is going to go on the bottom. The middle part is going straight up. This is going to go over here. And then we have this part, this part, this part, and then this last one overlaps here. So we basically have a boxy now. I'm going to glue it on this part. Yes. Make sure it lines up. Oh, there, this needs ink. There's a little bit of white showing here. We don't want the white showing here. Yes. Now I'm hoping that this works, because I did it a little bit different on the prototype, but I think this will work perfectly. Yes, might be a little bit much. I'm going to cut this off because this is a little bit too heavy. Here, and this piece here. We don't need this. Okay. Boxy, let's test it out, yeah? Okay, the boxy is going to be glued here. Now, this is too long. Too long. That's okay. I'm just gonna cut it to size. There we go. Okay. Putting it in again. It's gonna look a little bit like this. Yes. And then let's pretend, and then we put this over it. So we have a lovely sort of depth in here now. See this? There's probably a better way to do it, but my brain came up with this. So I'm gonna make all three of them. So I have all three of my pieces. Yeah? Okay. I am not gluing them on this side. I'm going to glue them on the inside. Now all of three have different sizes, so I really need to figure out. This was the center one. This one. So the first one. So I'm basically going to glue it down. Yes. On the inside, making sure, I cannot even see, loves, I am not gluing over where I cut it. So that's why I made it like a 1/4 inch bigger, even though it doesn't even feel like 1/4 inch. Yeah, okay. So on the inside, lovies, so not on the back side, on the inside. There we go. Against my better judgment, I'm using art glitter glue. I need to wiggle it around for a little bit, so I need to do this standing up. I also did a little bit of inking, tiny bit of inking. Yes, okay. Try to figure it out. It goes here, here, here. I'm not overlapping anything. I think this is it. Well, I'm hoping it is. Okay. I'm gonna flip it over. Yes. Did we do it right? Well, this is all sorts of crooked. Can I still move it a little bit? Yes. That looked very, very off. How about now? How about now? Still looks a little bit off. Here in this corner. little bit. Well, that's quite all right because I'm going to put stuff in it so you won't even notice it. See, if you look on the inside now, yes, lovely box, especially, was this the first one? Yes, if you're going to put this over it. Oh yeah, it's going to be so awesome. So I'm going to do that with the other two as well. So before I do like the boxes themselves, I'm going to concentrate on sort of the big like banner here. Yes, that also is going to have lighting. Now I did sort of a mock-up, guys. It's going to have this shape, like so. Big banner, but 2 layers. I want it to be black on the outside and then this color on the inside. Yeah, because I have black letters. I've cut out the black, well, die cut them, and I have lovely letters. It will spell cabinet de Curiosite, French, something like it. And I absolutely love it. It's going to be wonderful. Okay, unfortunately, I don't have like a fantastic huge ornamental die cut that will make this shape, so I'll have to make do with something that I have. Now I have these, and these are actually meant just to put on edges of pages. But I made this. Yeah, so I cut out a piece. And I can give you measurements, but it doesn't really matter because your box, if you're going to do this, is probably different. So I cut out a piece in the size and I made a mark where the middle is with white, with my white thingy here, yes. And I made this one 1/4 of an inch smaller here, and a little bit more on the edges here. Yeah, so this is going to fall in it, hopefully. Yeah. Okay, I marked the center because I want to line this up here. I'm gonna put it all the way to the top. Yes. I want to cut this out here. I'm gonna do the same. If I cut this out, then I'm gonna put it here again. So I'm going to cut it here and here. Yes. And then I'm going to put it in the center like so. Probably, I do not know for sure, because I also have this. I might use this size, but I do not know for sure. But first, lovies, let me cut these, yes? I'm going to use my die cut machine a couple of times. First, I'm going to do this. I'm going to tape it with low-tech tape here. Yes, take it out, then put it here, tape it again, and do the same with the other sort of design paper. Yeah, okay, this is going to take me a while. I'll be right back. I decided to use just these. Now, I know I'm going to get a lot of questions. Where did you buy these? Guys, I've had these in my stash for years and years. And I think I even bought them on AliExpress or something. They are, however, rubbish. And be very careful because you can cut yourself with them. So I did one on the top, on the bottom, and then on the sides. It looks like a giant cigar band. Is it perfect? Far from perfect, because this sticks out more than here and it doesn't really line up. But I'm okay with it because I actually like how it turned out. Okay, I have all my letters. Yes, I have 2 different fonts that I'm going to mix and match. I did draw a line here because I need to have it straight, of course. Now, guys, I'm going to be gluing them on one at a time. This will take me forever. Also need to measure out the right sort of size. Yeah, that's going to take me a while and it's going to be nerve-wracking. So I'm going to do that off camera. But this is what it looks like before all the letters. Isn't it great? I did ink all around it. I'm going to put it on. I'll probably even have this with the foam tape. For sure. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be awesome. Yes. So let me put on all the lovely letters. I think it turned out pretty awesome. See this? Yeah, cool. I'm not gluing anything down yet. I'm now going to focus on these compartments. Yes. This to me is going to be the hard part because I've never done anything like this. So I'm just winging it. Here's the plan. I am going to have 3 sort of backgrounds. I've chosen the same one. I've chosen these wooden cupboards. So these are going to be sort of as a background. Yes. And then I want to make sort of a 3D effect with some stuff. So I printed out 3 of these. Yeah, these are the tiniest bits smaller. And I'm going to sort of layer them like the 3D cards that I used to make like a gazillion years ago on here. So on this one. So they're going to be sort of layers. I'm going to do the same with these. Yes. So layer them, have sort of a, you know, a 3D dimensional effect. And also with this lovely couple, it's going to be in the center. I have printed out 3. I think I'm just going to use it twice. But honestly, guys, I do not know yet. So I'm going to struggle. I'm going to do a lot of fussy cutting. Yes, this is going to be in the background. Then one of them is going to be on there and raised with, yeah, foam tape. I've taken out all the things that I'm scared of. And then I'm going to cut out the fussy cut the lovely couple and then also put it on here. So a couple of layers with foam tape in between. I'm hoping this will turn out nicely. Now, again, I'm going to do lots of fussy cutting. I'm not going to do that on camera because this video is going to be like 5 days long. Same with these. These all have compartments. So I'm thinking about raising some compartments. Yeah. So again, doing some cutting here, and these have sort of 3 layers. So I want to have one in the back and then one in the middle and then on the forefront. It's an idea. It's an idea. So I have to do lots of cutting. Yeah. So let me do some cutting. So I did some cutting, guys. I don't know. I'm nervous. I am really nervous. Now, we made the space underneath this a little bit bigger. So if I do it like so, it's too big. No, because it needs to fall in here. So I made sure that it will fit. It will fit. But I'm not going to put it in from the top, rather than from the bottom. Yes? Okay. I have my background. Yes, this is the bottom. Yeah. And then this is the whole sort of image. I'm going to put the image on. I did ink all around it and I am going to use the tape. Now I have chosen very big tape. This is 6 millimeters or I don't know how many inches. A 1/4 inch. Let's say a 1/4 inch. So I'm going to put this on here. Yeah? I don't know. Here's the thing. Already tried cutting this with my new scissors. Do not use your new scissors because it's sticky and then it just stays stuck. Yeah, so I'm using these. I'm putting something on the bottom. I'm not going to fill the whole thing up, lovies. Also, I'm not going to put it all the way to the edge because you will sort of see it. So, not to the edge. But I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe you're like, of course you need to put it to the edge and do it everywhere and such. Yeah, sure. I'm just going to do it this. Yeah? So I'm going to put this on here. Already looks amazing. Oops. Careful now, careful now. Did I already take it off? Oh, I already took this one off. Well, okay, thank you. I'm hoping you can see, lovers. I need to sort of stretch because I need this to be positioned in the middle. There you go. There's one. Layer 1. Then I have this layer. And I've taken out this piece here. Yeah? Are you going to use other tape? 3/4 inches. It should work. It should work. Okay. Well, one goes here. One goes here. And then, oops. Smaller one here on the bottom. Is this too high? No, I reckon it's going to be fine. And I have the last one then as well. Will this be too tall? No, I think it's going to be cool. I think it will be cool. However, before I glue the last piece on, I will measure it. just in case. Just in case, you know. I also have the smaller tape. Nope. And the last one. Come on, you can do it. And also, lovies, it's paper. Just print it out again. Okay, this needs to line up perfectly. Let's have a quick, I'm gonna quickly check, yeah? I'm gonna open this up, put this in here, need to maneuver it about a little bit. Oh, I think it's awesome. It does look really cool. And then I have the last part. I think I'm gonna lose this. Yeah, I'm going to lose this one. Inking it. Yes, I'm gonna put this on here. It'll look awesome, and I think this tape will do. I'm hoping I have enough tape for the whole project. Piece here and another piece here. Okay, well, here goes nothing. Hoping this is straight. Can you sort of see? Yeah, it looks awesome. I think it looks awesome. Let's have a quick look. And it's going to have lighting. I don't know, guys. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's very, very awesome. So here's what I'm doing, because I have another one of those, like with the book layers, and with the lovely couple that is just going to have 2 layers, maybe 3, because I also did this, but I don't know if that will sort of look nice. So let me do some, you know, taping. Honestly, I think it turned out so cool. Let me show you. They're not stuck yet. I don't even think you need to glue them. Look at that. Can you see sort of the depth, the 3D effect? Oh, love it, love it. Okay, I'm switching back to, well, the front, the cover, because I wanted to add a little bit of hardware. Now, I was thinking brass, but I also have the screw heads from Mr. Tim Holt. So now I'm thinking the screw heads. So I have 2 small ones here. And on the other ones, I am just following what was already there. So there were a couple of images of screws here. So put this one here and here. And then 4 on this one. And on the big plate here, I'm going to put 2 small ones on these ends and 2 of these here. Yes? I think it's cool. So I'm going to glue these on. Oh, they look so cool. I think it's time for me to put them on. I'm not going to glue them on. I'm going to use tape. Now, I have 3 different sizes of tape. This was the 6 millimeters, this 3, and this probably 2. I'm just going to use 2. Because, oh, and also I inked the backs of these, just in case you're going to look underneath. I don't even know, guys. I just was thinking, well, that's a lot of white. Let's, you know, put a little bit of color on it. So not here, also not all the way to the edge. So I'm just gonna put it sort of in the middle. Oh my gosh, I really need to clean my scissors later. These are so sticky. I wish we had Goo Gone here in the Netherlands. We don't, so I think I'm just gonna use some alcohol. Or a sticker remover. I do have some sticker remover. So there you go. See? I think this will work. Well, so far. Don't say that out loud. And then, oh, I need to do the lights. I have no clue. I don't know. I have 2 sets. The package came with 2 sets. I'm going to use 1 set here and then 1 set sort of all around the big what is it? Sign. There is an up and a down in this one. Okay. Hopefully you can see, guys. I really need to watch what I am doing. So that it is in the right spot. It is. Oh, and it's cool. It's really cool. Okay, I'm gonna do the other two as well. So I need to do the lights. I have no clue. I've been thinking about it, guys. Of course, I want them on the inside the box, yes. But I'm going to sort of put them behind the frame. The frame is a little bit, can you tell? Yes, sticks out a little bit compared to the inside frame, the outside frame, yeah. So I basically want to have them underneath there, but I don't know if I'm just going to do the top layer or the top and the bottom layer. Yeah. So I'm going to start out with just the top. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to open this up. See, this is not glued yet. I might not even need to glue them. Top. Yes, top. Okay. So here, I actually want to make a small hole here and there, and then sort of weave the lights through. So small holes, a little bit towards, do we want them towards the, yeah, towards the top here. So not all the way there, here. So I need to make holes there. Oh, sorry. There in all these sorts of corners. Yes, well, here goes nothing. Here goes nothing. I'm going to put it on its side. Yes, small hole. There. Probably needs to be bigger, but, you know. And then also in this corner, I want to have it as much to the center, well, the corner as possible, so that you won't see them. Yeah. It does have a pointy end. See? Here. So I am trying, oh, it needs to be much bigger. I'm going to try to put them, where's my hole? Oh, here. I'm going to try to put them through here, but the hole needs to be much bigger. So I'm going to make, I am sorry, lovelies, it's so big. Hole here, 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 here. And then I'm going to try to pull it through. Wish me luck. So I've turned off my filming lights and sort of drawn the curtains, but still not dark in here. I have tested it out in the dark. This is so awesome. Oh my gosh, guys, yes, I put the lights on the top and on the bottom, and I put it in a dark room, and I'm going to have this on my wall for sure. It's the creepiest thing ever. It is so, so cool. So I'm going to open it up so that you can see what I did. I think I want to have more lights behind sort of the giant cigar band as well. Let me see. Yes, I can put it in like so. Just put it through all the way. Yeah. Now this light is giving me a little bit of trouble because it sort of shines through on the side. So I need to sort of readjust them. They are very easy to, well, not easy, but you can readjust them because this is sort of a wire that you can twist and turn, and they still work. I need to make sort of a slot here so that I can pull this through the back, and I'm going to attach it on the back side that you can actually turn it on and off. It's so awesome. Now, let me quickly think a minute about how I'm going to do this. I have another set, so I'm going to use another set of lights. I think I want them in between the two layers. I think that'll be awesome, right? I think so. I think I will make it a little bit easier on myself, guys. I'm just going to glue this one down. Yes, I'm not going to put this on with the tape on. I will, however, have this with the tape on. And then have the lights in between. I have a new set. I'm going to use 2 sets. Yes, I have a couple of lights left, but I don't think it will be enough to do sort of what I want to do. Yeah, so this is going to be glued on. Very simple. I'm using art glitter glue for this. Yes. And then I'm going to sort of poke a hole in the center and then pull the lights through the hole. Is this sort of in the center? Well, it is now. It is now. So here's one. Gonna put a hole in and have the lights through them and then see where we want them. Who knows? So I made a hole. Here are my lights. I put the lights on so that you can see. Now I sort of want them around the perimeter of this underneath, but sticking, sort of almost sticking out at the edges. Yeah, so I'm gonna do this. How am I going to attach them? I honestly don't know. I'm gonna try tape. This is sort of a, well, surgical tape or something like it. It does stay on. It does stay on. Yeah, so we have this here. This on. I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna work. So I'm gonna sort of go all around the edges and try to attach them with tape. As it is, not pretty. I know guys, I'm just trying stuff out. But you know, I'm gonna put this on. It's going to be raised with the 6mm tape. Yes, I'm going to have this raised. And then we're gonna look at the end result. I think it's going to look awesome. Now I did try everything out in the dark. I might take my camera to a very dark place in my house and then try to show you what it looks like with the lights off. So here's the end result with the lights on. That means my lights on and the lights in here on, but you cannot really see it. Well, I can. In person you can, but on camera not so much. Here's what I did, guys. I made a small hole here and then I pulled both of these through so I can turn them on and off and just glued them down. Okay, I'm going to take you to my light box where I do all my photographing and turn off the lights and see what it looks like then. So I'm filming in my light box. So the sound is horrible, I know, with the lights out so you can see it much better. Isn't it lovely? I just love it. You want to see more? I'm gonna close the door. See? Oh my gosh, yes! It just looks awesome. I absolutely love it. It is so cool, right? That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Big thank you to Tracie Fox for putting this collaboration together. It must have been a lot of work. It's amazing. I'm putting all the information in a description box below. I am linking the calendar. Click on it every day. Yes, and it will automatically redirect you to the new video made by one of these amazing artists. Also linking Tracie's website and Tracie's YouTube channel. Well, everything Tracie, just in case you were following me and not Tracie, you should follow her because she is fantastic. Now, if it is the other way around, you are here because you were following Tracie like I do. And the collaboration, it was so lovely to have you here. So please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe. I post Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. I have crafty projects, all sorts of lovies, not only these sort of difficult ones, but also beginner tutorials. And, you know, we just have fun. And almost every Sunday I have a more informative video on, like what is going on in the craft community, about the new collaborations, new craft supplies, new digital kits from various artists like myself. I also have some lovely digital kits and vintage treasure hauls. I love to do thrifting and see if I can find beautiful items that we can sort of junk journal with. Yeah? I will be back again this Friday with a completely different project. This was like a big one and very difficult. And Friday we're going to do small ones that are going to be fun and easy. Yeah, I can't wait to do this. I was inspired by Tony, Crafts by Tony. You probably already know what I'm going to do. She made something fantastic and I really want to try it out. So I'm hoping to see you all this Friday. Until then, bye guys.